We're sitting in this farmland. It's 3 years of drought. You go out there and you're looking at the dirt and you're not seeing any rainfall. You're not seeing any moisture in the ground. How does your mental health go with that?
I would pride myself in a pretty relaxed kind of bloke, I suppose. But yeah, once you've done all the work and then then the wind started and there wasn't any rain and everyone else was getting rain in the state and you're like, I don't mind missing out when everyone else is missing out, but when you're the only one missing out or your region, then it becomes a bit of, it definitely plays on why are we doing it, and that's a challenge. And so I guess we just make decisions based along the time. Like this year, we didn't put some of our more susceptible rainfall crops in, like canola and lentils and stuff. We made a decision not to put them in based on a time of the year. If we don't have rain by then, we don't put them in, or vice versa.
Have you got some mates that you've noticed who have really struggled?
We have a really tight-knit community here, I suppose. We meet as farmers once a month, and that is a really important place for us, I suppose. And even our church, obviously, we're full of farmers. And so we get together and at least we all understand each other. And that's a really important, there's a lot of farmers that don't have groups like that. So that's really important to us. People can say, oh, look, I know you're doing it tough. We sympathise with you, but to have that understanding that these guys actually are living and breathing it the same as us, I suppose.
As a Christian, I find it hard to contemplate being a farmer and not be a Christian, because it is all about hope and trust and like the Lord will provide. And if I didn't have that, I don't know how I'd handle a lot of that. You're basically saying, well, here you go, God. I've done my bit. And now, I've got to do my management side, sure, and there's that role. But if the rain doesn't come from the sky, if the frost comes, if whatever, all of that is out of my hands. And so I live in hope. I live in trust, and that does carry you through most times. But when you have 1 drought, 2 droughts, 3 droughts. I think even certainly then it's tough. It's tough being a Christian in that environment too. You start saying, "What you're meant to provide? Why? Why are we going through these really tough times right now?" I don't think that means that you've lost faith as such. I think it's just a normal process of what it means to walk that walk and to be on that journey. And I think that's why it's really important to be talking with others as well, and to be expressing that and sharing that and hopefully building each other up through that, which is really important. That connection piece is really important.
The reality is we can't do it on our own. That's the long and the short of it. There's obviously lots of elements that you've got control on, but when you get knocked down, I guess it's the hand of God helping you up again. That's how I look at it, because there's some times that you're in a deep, dark space and no one human can get to you. And I guess that's the challenge, is we know there's a protection there that if we fall we'll be caught by God. So